power bank, and this is my power bank with lithium ion battery 18650. So this power bank, we have this charging and boost converter module. This is the IC used is SM5401, and this is charging and boost converter module for the power bank. And we're going to modify the circuit because I'm using a resistor here, 1 kilo ohm, in parallel with the output. So our objective is to bypass the sleep mode. But here I'm going to connect a switch in series with this resistor and then to the output, so that we can isolate the charging and the boost conversion or boost converter, so that it will not affect the circuit. So we can isolate the dummy load. This is a resistor dummy load we're going to connect to bypass the sleep mode. So we're going to connect this, reconnect, or we're going to modify this circuit by connecting the resistor in series with the switch. This is the switch, and then to the output in parallel with the output. We now have our gadget. So we have now the switch to enable the bypass mode, bypass switch. So when I press it, it will turn on the onboard LED. It means the boost converter is active, or we bypass the sleep mode. When I press it, it will turn off the onboard red LED. So let us first connect this module to our power bank. So you can see here there is, oh, you can see that the blinking, that is the power bank is trying to detect another one, low voltage low voltage, or undergo a sleep mode, but the converter is trying to wake it up, so still activating the converter. So with the use of this button, we can eliminate the blinking, sudden blinking of the LED. This is usually the problem of power bank when attaching to the low load project. So when I press the switch, we're going to eliminate the sudden blinking caused by the power bank. Did you see that? That is the sudden blinking. That is it activating the sleep mode. But the boost converter is trying to waking it up. So that's why it blinks. If we're going to activate our bypass mode. Now, let us see if it's still blinking. So you can see here, it is no longer blinking, or there's no sudden blinking of the LED, because we bypass the sleep mode or the low load detection. We are waking up the boost converter. So you can see here, there's no sudden blinking of the LED into the unit. If we're going to deactivate, then we can see the blinking, sudden blinking of the LED. That is the power or sleep mode. So let us wait. That one, blinking. Let us wait again if it still blinks. Okay, did you see that? Because we are not activating the bypass mode. Again, activating the bypass mode. The onboard LED of the power bank lights up. Let us wait if the LED will blink. So you can see here, it will not blink. We're bypassing the sleep mode. Okay. So we cannot see any blinking here. We now have into our figure 1, SM5401, charging boost converter, bypass sleep mode. So the IC we're using in the module is SM5401. And what is SM5401? It is charging IC. At the same time, it is boost converter. So inside the power bank, this is a power bank wherein we use the lithium ion battery, 3.7 volts. And what is 3.7 volts? That is nominal voltage. A nominal voltage is a standard voltage of the battery. If it is full charge, the lithium ion, ion, lithium ion 18650 battery is, when full charge, it is around 4.2 volts. But the standard voltage is 3.7 volts. Okay? So for this SM5401 that we use in the power bank, it is for single 18650 battery. We're only using this for single 18650 battery, and it is connected to the battery terminal. And then to the output side, we have this onboard LED red. And then to the output, and that is the USB. This is output USB 5 volts. Why is it 5 volts? Because the SM5401 converts this 3.7 into 5 volts because it is boost converter, boosting 3.7 volts into 5 volts. What is our objective? Our objective is to bypass sleep mode. Why is it that there is a bypass sleep mode? Why is it that there is a sleep mode? To conserve power. There is a sleep mode for this module to conserve power. Okay? Or conserve or preserve the charge. Conserve, preserve, or the charge will not discharge. For this module, in order to bypass the sleep mode, we are connecting a 1K resistor in parallel with a 5 volts load, 5 volts supply, and then in series is the switch to the ground. So in short, the resistor and the switch, they are in series when the switch is on. And the two resistor and switch, they are connected in parallel with the output, or with the output here, output plus, output minus. So in our case, we connected the roulette module here. And then for this module, it has a overcharge protection. Since this is a charging IC, charging module, it has an overcharge protection of 4.2 volts. Over charge. So it means when charging, when the battery reaches this 4.2 volts, it will now cut off the charging. That is the charging. Since this is charging module when we are charging the battery. And in this case, we're using micro USB. Micro USB for charging. And for the output, USB. And then, it has also an over discharge protection of 2.95 volts over discharge OD. That is the cutoff. Over discharge OD. What is over discharge? When the battery, when you're using the module and the battery is now at 2.95 volts, it is considered as low bat or low voltage, low bat. Or the module will shutting down the system. It will stop from working. So this module will now stop from working. That's why it is called overcharging, over discharge protection. It has over discharge protection. Discharging means using the module. When the battery is 2.95 volts, the system will shut down or it will cut off. That's why over discharging is not possible. There is a protection. Once it reaches 2.95, it will turn off the module. That is a protection. For charging, since it is a charging, using the micro USB port, the charging current used is 0.8 ampere. Okay, o di here, 0.8 ampere or equal to 800 milliamps. That is the charging current. Charging I. What if we're going to use a charger that is 2 ampere? Well, charger using 2 ampere, we're just using 800 milliampere for the module. So only 800 will draws current from the charger, 2 ampere charger of about 800 milliampere or 0.8 ampere only. And that is the maximum current output of the module. So it can charge 0.8 ampere and the maximum current output is 8 milliampere. This is what? Constant current, CC, and also constant voltage. So initially when charging, the voltage will start at, I think, if we have 2.95, the low bat, and then continue to increase until it reach 4.2 volts. For the current, while charging, it is charging at the rate of 0.8 ampere initially at the start of the charging, and then continues to decrease. Once it reaches 4.2 volts, it tapers off, or it's slowly decreasing the current until it becomes approximately zero current. Okay, when charging, the current, the voltage is increasing up to 4.2 volts because we have overcharging protection, 4.2 volts. That's why that is the limit. And then for the discharging, for the current, charging current, it is up to from 800, that is the maximum current draws, or that it can get from the charger. Even the charger is 3 ampere, is still the module will only use 0.8 ampere. That is the rating of the module. So it slows down or decrease the current up to becomes minimum or 0 ampere when fully charged. So when charging, voltage is increasing and the current is decreasing. We call that constant current, constant voltage. The current is constant, the voltage is constant. Now, what happened when we connect the module here? This is a roulette, our module in the demo. When we connect the roulette and then we did not press the switch, the LED here is blinking. Why is it blinking? Sudden blinking of the LED. Why is it blinks? There is a sudden blinking of the LED into the module or any load. If we're going to connect any load here, that is because the IC is what is activating this sleep mode to conserve power. So it blinks, and then the boost converter function of this module will still waking up the module. So sleep and then waking up or activating the boost converter. That's why it goes to blink the LED, because it detects a low voltage load, low load voltage, because the load is there is a load that is very low, and it detects like there is no output that is connected to the module. So because of that, it detects a low load voltage. It will undergo a bypass or a sleep mode. It will blink the LED and then waking up by this boost converter, then turns on again. So it blinks. It looks like it blinks. In order to eliminate this blinking because of low load condition, we're going to switch the bypass resistor. And because of that, this blinking will now we will not the LED will not blink because of this bypass resistor. Because the output now is consuming, using the Ohm's law, it consumes what is the voltage consumed or the current. What is the current consumed? Is voltage divided by resistor. 5 volts divided by 1000 ohms. Ohms equals at least 5 milliampere of current, or 0.005 ampere. If we're going to divide 5 volts into 1000 ohms, we're getting a current of 5 milliampere or 0.005 ampere, which is enough to continue or to bypass the sleep mode by connecting the 1K in series with the switch and switching it on will bypass the sleep mode. Because the module is, we are tricking the module that there is a load that is 5 milliampere. Even though there is no load, if we're going to switch this, it will not blink, or we're going to connect the load here, it will not blink the LED. Usually when you're going to connect an LED here. And the onboard LED, once we switch this bypass resistor to bypass the sleep mode, will turn on the onboard LED because this is connected to the boost converter of the module. So it means our bypass resistor is being activated by pressing the switch, and the onboard LED turns on. So when the onboard LED turns on, it means we are switching, we're turning on the switch, we're switching the bypass resistor. So that is it is necessary to connect this resistor and to the output in order to bypass the sleep mode or the low load voltage detection caused by the IC, because of the IC. So that is our charging boost converter bypass sleep mode, bypassing the sleep mode circuit.